Hello, and welcome back to the 5 Cent Cigar Newscast. I'm Juliana Lepore. Thank you so much for joining us. Coming up, a look into URI students' favorite Rhode Island classics, what's going on during your week at URI, and as always, stay tuned for your Rhody Sports Corner. Rhode Island may be the smallest state, but it has a lot of native things that only Rhode Islanders would understand. This week, Liz Fusco went around campus to see what students' favorite Rhody classics are.
Rhode Island. It's the smallest state with the biggest name. You may know of it as the Ocean State, but there's a lot more to love than Narragansett Town Beach. From places like the National Tennis Hall of Fame to the Newport Mansions, and food like Dell's Lemonade and Allie's Donuts. There's a lot to love about Little Rhody. Let's take to the streets of URI to ask students what their favorite Rhode Island things are. Okay, we are here with
Ina, Abby,
and where are you guys from?
Near Boston.
And I'm from Delaware.
What are your favorite things that originated in Rhode Island or like places in Rhode Island?
I like the Newport Creamery in Newport though, not the one in East Warwick or Warwick.
Cool. What's your favorite thing to get there?
I haven't been in a while, but I like the ice creams that you like build yourself, the build yourself sundaes.
Cool.
Except what?
I've had coffee milk.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Oh,
That's
nice.
good. Yeah, I've also been to the Newport Creamery. That was good.
Delish.
We're asking people what are their favorite Rhode Island things, so places in Rhode Island or things that originated in Rhode Island.
Well, my favorite thing that originated in Rhode Island is definitely Icky's. I love some Doughboys. They have the best ones. Totally go there if you haven't been yet. It's right on the water. Other favorite things in Rhode Island, probably our food. We have really good Italian food, Federal Hill. It's really cute. I have the big blue bug.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's pretty cute. He
Do you know
changes
his name?
Oh, no.
His name's Nibbles Woodaway.
Cute.
We're asking people, what are your favorite things that originated in Rhode Island or your favorite places in Rhode Island?
I love coffee milk. You can't find that anywhere except for Rhode Island. Yeah, I would also say coffee milk. That's a good idea. I have to say either the bubbly or Polly D. Johnston's
It's your favorite place, right?
Place or thing.
Sure. Fort Wetherell.
Okay. How many of you are from Rhode Island? Do you guys know who Nibbles Woodaway is?
Yes.
What are your favorite places in Rhode Island or things that originated in Rhode Island? So like Dell's, coffee milk.
It's fun being 10 minutes from the beach here, because I'm not near the beach at home. Still have yet to have coffee milk.
Oh, you know what I like? It's that place in Newport, and it's Ocean Drive. That's like a thing, you know, like a big popular thing, since like there's not really like a lot of things to do around here in the winter, is like to drive around, and that's like a particular place I like to go because it's nice and pretty because you can see all the waves and whatnot. And also Colt State Park in Bristol, Rhode Island.
Hazard Rock is pretty nice if you like sit by the water. And Bell's Lemonade is pretty nice too.
I'd probably say Newport. I've been there a few times in the past years.
Yeah, Newport's really nice.
Do you know who Nibbles Woodaway is?
Is it an artist by any chance?
No.
Unfortunately, I do not.
It's the big blue bug.
Oh, that guy? Yes,
yeah,
we know the big blue
Hamish
bug.
Nibbles.
I did not know his
He's
name.
my favorite. So there you have it. Rhode Island is certified slay. Liz Fusco for Good 5 Cent Cigar News.
Here's a look into your week at URI. On Friday, Australian rapper The Kid Laroi will be performing at the Ryan Center. Ticket prices start at $61. On Saturday, the Fine Arts Center will be hosting a lecture/recital focusing on musical activities in Japanese American incarceration camps during World War II. On Tuesday, the Student Alliance for the Welfare of Africa, Latinx Student Association, and Multicultural Student Services Center will host Dr. Carolyn Howard to discuss reproductive health and womb wellness in celebration of Women's History Month. And now over to Nathan Robillard with your Rhody Sports Corner.
Thanks, Juliana. Hello and welcome back to another edition of Rhody Sports Corner. I'm Nathan Robillard. URI women's basketball made history this week, picking up their first 2 national postseason wins in program history on their way to the WNIT Super 16. For more on their second round matchup with Richmond, here's Peter Gigliotti.
URI women's basketball tipped off against the University of Richmond Spiders tonight as the team looked to continue their historic playoff run in the Women's National Invitational Tournament. In the last home game of the Ryan Center this season, sophomore Sophie Phillips spearheaded the Rams' dominant performance. It was a busy night for Phillips and the Rams as she led the team in scoring with 20 points, 18 of those coming from beyond the three-point line. Thanks to her performance in the game, Phillips was able to move to second all-time in threes made in a season for the university, with a total of 72 three-pointers made so far.
Really, I know that I can shoot the ball all year long, so it's not anything different really, and my teammates believe in me, so I just gotta keep going out there and do the same thing I always do.
Phillips wasn't the only one shooting lights out, though, with threes from Renat, Haddix Covington, Carnes, and Lassiter. URI was able to shoot nearly 50% from the three-point line.
You know, the rust was off today. The lid on the basket was off. Really, really happy about how we shot the ball, our movement and our pace. Not necessarily the shooting, but how we got our shots. And a lot of them were wide open because of our pace and our movement. So made a few adjustments before this game with Richmond offensively, and it worked. The ladies did an amazing job today. All-around game.
Rhode Island would carry this momentum with them for the rest of the matchup and would go on to win their second ever postseason game, besting Richmond 74-64. And to say that the team was excited over their victory would be an understatement. The Rams advanced to the Super 16 of the WNIT tournament, where they will face off against 1911 Harvard University in a rematch of their first game of the season. From inside the Ryan Center, I'm Peter Gigliotti with the Rhody Sports Corner.
Taking a look at some other scores around campus, softball opened up Atlantic 10 Conference play over the weekend with their first road series win since 2018 against the defending conference champions, George Washington. Baseball dropped their 3-game series versus Washington over the weekend. Men's golf picked up their second straight title at the Carpetbagger Classic. Tennis dropped their 7th straight match at the College of Charleston on Friday. Finally, congratulations to softball's Skylar Rapuano for earning the A10 Co-Player of the Week award in this week's win. That's all for this week's edition of Rhody Sports Corner. Juliana, back to you.
That's all we have for you this week at the 5 Cent Cigar Newscast. As always, make sure to check us out at rhodycigar.com and follow us on social media at Rhody Cigar. From Kingston, Rhode Island, I'm Juliana Lepore. Have a great week, Rhody.